it's Jenna G. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video we are going to be making air fryer chicken and cheesy potatoes all in less than 45 minutes. So this is one of those super easy, absolutely delicious comfort foods you definitely want to stay tuned to see how I'm going to make. So yes, you heard, we are going to be making air fryer chicken, which means we are going to be using an air fryer in today's video. But of course, before we continue, you guys have to hit the subscribe button if you have not done so yet, and don't forget to hit the bell notification button as well. What this does is just simply notify you each time I post a video, so you can check it out, share it with all your friends and your family, and of course give it a big thumbs up. So this is not a very hard meal to put together. So while the chicken is in this, actually we're going to be making the potatoes. So by the time this is finished, we got the potatoes done and we can just eat. So the first thing I'm going to do to start things off is put my water to boil that I'm going to be cooking the potatoes in. Then I'll show you guys how I'm going to season the chicken. So this video is just like a demo, okay? So it's just 3 chicken drumsticks that I have on hand. I'm just going to show you guys just basically how to season it and what it is that I use. So I'm going to be adding some olive oil, some all-purpose seasoning, some thyme, paprika, garlic powder, ground chili. Now when you combine all of these, the rub that you get is really good, and this is one of the go-to rubs that I use for my meats. If you look at some of my other videos, you'd notice that I almost always use the same things, because this creates a very nice marinade. So it's nice flavors all combined together. So I'm just going to add a little bit of each of these to the chicken. This all-purpose seasoning has salt in it, so we don't need to use any salt. And the measurements for each one, I'll leave that up to you to experiment with. If you do want to use more garlic powder, you can feel free, use more the ground chilies, and if you want more spice. So you can play around until you get a nice combination to suit your taste buds. I'll still write the measurements that I am using for these 3 drumsticks, so you have an idea of what it is I used for mine. And I almost forget to mention soy sauce. I'm going to be adding in just a little bit of soy sauce as well. So once I've got everything in here, I am just going to use my hands. You can use gloves if you choose to use gloves. Remember, I am cooking just for us at home, so the gloves are not really necessary. Next, what I'm going to do is pop this into the air fryer. So my air fryer temperature, highest one is, can you see that? 392 Fahrenheit. And on top here, it gives an idea of the different items and the length of time. But I'm going to be setting mine at 390 for between 25 and 30 minutes. So I know a lot of you are going to be asking questions about the brand of the air fryer that I will be using in this video, but this one is called, the brand of this is Magnum, but unfortunately while I was using it some time ago, it conked out on me. Thankfully though, my brother-in-law was able to fix it for me and it's been working fine since, but it's not really good for excessive use. So if you're using it and you have something else to put in to air fry, you should ideally let it cool down first before putting in. So it's not really like an industrial type of appliance to be used. So if you do want to check out one just to have it, and it's reasonably priced as well, if you want to one, you can check out this brand if you know you're not going to be using that often. Because I know my sister-in-law has one, my mommy, my 2 sisters, they all have, and it's been fine for them. But because I'm constantly in the kitchen and always cooking something, I think that's what made it conk out. So you can check it out still if you want. I don't really know about any other brands per se, the better brands. I honestly don't know. I've not really done much research on them as yet, but you can maybe check out Google and see what you find if you want to get one a little more durable. So while the chicken is in there, water is starting to boil, so let's peel our potatoes. Now you actually don't even need to peel the potatoes if you don't want to. You can leave the skin on them if you wish. So they're nicely washed, and I'm just going to cube them now and add them to the pot. Try to cut them as equal in size as possible. Okay, now I am just going to add them to the pot. Ouch, that water is hot. And we're just going to let it cook until they're nice and tender. After that, it's just a matter of mixing in our cheese, so you want to make sure that it's nicely cooked through. So while the potatoes are boiling, let's just talk quickly about the ingredients that you're going to be using in this cheesy potatoes. I'm going to be using cheddar cheese, but if you want to use a different cheese or combination, feel free, go right ahead. I'm going to be using some margarine, some garlic powder, some of my go-to all-purpose seasoning, and a little bit of evaporated milk. So I'm just going to grate my cheese. The sides, I'm just going to use the thicker side. It's going to melt when we add it to the pot. And you can add as much cheese as you like, but again, the amount that I'm using for just the 2 medium-sized potatoes will be down below, so you can take a look at that. Once our potatoes were finished, I strained it, of course, and put it aside. Now we're just going to combine the potatoes with the cheese. I've got my pot on medium. I'm adding some of the margarine. Then in goes my milk. Now you want to be careful, my pot was a little hot, so you don't want it to be too hot. Then I'm adding my potatoes. So be very careful with the heat, you don't want it to burn. I had to reduce mine. And then we're just going to add the cheese to this. Not forgetting the garlic powder and the all-purpose seasoning. If you want to add some green to it, why not? We can add some green. If you have some parsley, you can go ahead and add some of the fresh parsley to it. So this is what our cheesy potatoes look like. You can see the cheese in it. You can adjust accordingly. Remember that, of course. Be sure you can adjust the amount of cheese. So I'm going to be garnishing it with some fresh parsley. If you want to add the parsley to it, feel free, go right ahead and add the parsley while it's cooking. We're just waiting our chicken, and that is our meal. So let's take a look at the chicken legs. They look perfectly done. Okay, so you see how nicely they look, how nicely they are done. Air fryer chicken. Just to finish it off, let's top it with that green so you get a nice pop of color on it and looks so much more presentable. And check it out, guys, we've got our dinner or lunch served. Air fryer chicken with some cheesy potatoes. So nice and cheesy, and it's cooled down, so you're not seeing the strings of cheese, but it tastes fantastic. And of course, let's check out this chicken. It's really nice and juicy. Now the oil adds to the crispiness on the outside, so that's why we add just a little bit of the oil to it, and it's so good on the inside. All the seasoning that we added, it just stays on, and it's delicious. So you guys need to try it for sure. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Air fryer chicken, cheesy potatoes. It's really nice. Give it a try. If you don't have an air fryer, I really suggest that you do invest in one. You can check out the Magnum brand, the one that I have, or you can check out a better brand. Or to you do some Google, do some research, and I think you should definitely try it. I do vegetables in it, I do fish in it as well, I do like roasted potatoes in it, so it's very, very nice. It can't hold that a large amount, at least the ones that I've seen. Maybe they have the large ones that you can hold a lot in, but it's pretty good. So just something to remember when you are using the air fryer, don't overcrowd it, so you want to leave some space so all that heat could get between the pieces of meat or vegetables or whatever you have in there really nicely. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Definitely try this out. I'm telling you, it's delicious and you will love it. So check it out, try it out, send me pictures, of course. Shout out to all of you guys who have been sending me pictures so far. I've been posting them to my Facebook profile, my page on Facebook, so you can check them out. I also post them on my Insta stories, of course, because I love to see when you all try my stuff and you all enjoy it so much. So thanks so much to you guys for sending me those pictures. Check out the album on my Facebook page as well. And of course, if you did like this video, give it a big thumbs up and share with all your friends and family, somebody who just might be interested in trying some air fryer chicken and some cheesy potatoes. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.